Damn it. Already. Brutal.
Oh my God, are you not crying?
I'm trying not to already. Oh my God.
To go slow.
Yeah, super slow. I don't know. Oh, right there, waiting for the end there.
I need that tissue bag. So it's pretty.
What's up, guys?
We haven't seen you guys.
Oh, we're here. We're here.
You did it. Ready? Oh, look at that. Grandma's a slow. Thanks, bud.
Love you.
Love you. Good luck.
Thanks.
You look amazing. You're gonna kill it.
Hell yeah. What's up, boys? Good job, puppy boys. Good job, dudes.
everybody.
How you
Please
doing,
be
babe?
seated.
How you doing?
Well, thank you, everybody, for taking the time to be patient with us as we set the scene for today. I do want to check in on just one thing. We do know, as the bride and groom are aware, that if you don't take a picture while you're at a wedding, were you really even there? So everybody now, take a quick moment, get out your device of choice, get a picture of the lovely bride and groom, and make sure that we actually show them exactly how good they look today, eh? Come on. Looking good, everybody. Good job. Okay. Hey. All right. Now just taking a moment again. If you could please take a moment, silence your devices, pack them away. It's very important right here in this moment, especially because I want to make sure that I'm getting my own selfie for this one, so. All right, bring it in, guys. Oh, here we go. Hey, Courtney, Bronson, get in here too. All right. Big cheer from the crowd. You guys ready?
Let's do it. Ready?
Oh, dearly beloved. We are gathered here today to celebrate the union of two free spirits that are truly more than just the sum of their parts. I stand here today honored that Nicole and Tom have asked me to officiate their wedding. Now, for those of you who I haven't had a chance to meet yet, my name's Chase Trahan, and my only hope today is to convey to you all the love that I've had the opportunity to witness from the unique perspective of somebody who met both the groom and the bride at the same time that they got to meet one another. You see, despite the fact that most of the wedding party here today is actually made up of Bryan alumni, very few of us had the opportunity to get introduced while we were still students at the college. But you can say that our bond can be traced back to RJ and Sheikah, RJ and Tom having a moment to bond on a ski trip to Jackson Hole, bonding over music, adventure, a love for nature, and Nicole and Sheikah bonding in the last week before graduation, finding a fast friendship with a shared wanderlust and acceptance of other people's journeys. In their infinite wisdom, they decided, on my back then grumpy nature, to force two new friends onto me in the 11th hour of college. Tom, while I personally had a few choice interactions with both of them, the first time that they ever met themselves was at a hibachi night that we were all dragged to. Now, let the record show that they barely had a chance to be introduced before being sat at opposite sides of the massive grill, where any potential conversation was cut off by flying chef knives and onion volcanoes. It was a pleasant night, all in all, but most importantly, it was the beginnings of the plans for Mysteryland. Now, for the uninitiated, Mysteryland is a music festival where you and your closest 3,000 friends all sleep out in massive fields under the stars where an endless supply of heavy bass-fueled parties carry on for days on end. In other words, the perfect opportunity for postgraduates to bond. I like to look back on that weekend and think that a lot of us became a group of friends then and there, but two of us left with a better foundation than the rest. Now it should be no surprise that our lovely Tom with the bleeding heart was the first to fall into infatuation, swept up in the force of nature that is our Nicole. A weekend of conversations, each better than the last, that's his words, not mine, left him with a need to pursue that laughter beyond the one trip. And pursue he had to, because it's no easy feat trying to catch lightning in a bottle. Bit by bit, however, date by date, and the calm moments together, sun-soaked mornings and rainy nights in, fostered a comfort and intimacy that they grew to call love. Now these two wouldn't be who they are together, in my opinion, if the whirlwind romance simply settled there a mere 6 months in. But Tom had other plans in mind. A dream of his to make massive changes to the way he was living. To go to the Colorado mountains, pursue his passions, and find himself. However, even in this dream, there was something that he couldn't leave behind. A part of himself that he already found. Now, personally, knowing his intention to leave, knowing her intention to go with him, had me personally terrified. You see, it takes a level of sureness and confidence in a relationship that I personally wouldn't have been capable of at that age. However, in hindsight, a love tested by adventure just feels so fitting. And here we are, 6 years later after the move, a relationship that had already endured challenges of 3 fur babies, caring for a home, a global pandemic, and the daily struggle that is living with another human being in close proximity. But I stand here in good company, surrounded by friends who have seen you through it all, and collectively have agreed to join you here today. It is by the blessing of their unanimous belief in this union that lends me any power that I wield. I would like to take a moment to express some gratitude. A thank you to those friends who, without realizing it, have zeroed in on the core tenets of this relationship. And I say that with confidence. For as much as I've watched you both change over the years, those beliefs in love, adventure, music, nature, wonder, and freedom, and a world so bent on ensuring that all of us end up in a box, has never left either of you. Thank you to the parents for your wisdom, your mistakes, your strength, and your love has helped craft 2 of the greatest friends that I've ever known. And most of all, a thanks to both of you for the lessons that you have shared with all of us. To always stand by those you love, not just when it's convenient, but when it's hard, because it's in those moments that true bonds are actually formed. To allow yourselves to be drawn into adventure, and when that moment comes, when you're standing on the very edge, to smile, look back, and invite your loved ones to come with you. And most importantly, to not take ourselves too seriously. We're all just a bunch of humans trying our best. So play nice, because no one on their deathbed has ever wished that they had worked longer hours or spent less time with those that they care about. I wish you both all the happiness in the world. A caravan filled with a beautiful family with blue eyes. A life that takes you to every corner of this world. And a love that's worthy of both of you. Now, Tom, if you would please stop me from rambling on. I understand that you prepared your own vows.
I have. Thank you, man. Love you, man. Love you too.
You're going first.
Yeah, here we go. You want to go first?
No, you're good.
Good. All right. Nicole, this is the most amazing day of my life. Surrounded by beautiful nature, all those who love us. What could be better than this? I love so many things about you. One of my favorite things is how strong and passionate you are. Your passion for things that you love is unmatched, and I am very lucky to receive your love. Nikki, we are perfect for each other. We balance each other out when we need balancing, and we complement and bring the best out in each other. We have always felt comfortable with one another, and we always tend to be on the same frequency. As I become your husband today, I make these vows to you. I promise to give you my heat when you are cold, take care of you when you are sick, make you smile when you are sad, and listen when you are upset. I promise to be there for all of life's moments. I promise to support your dreams as my own. I promise to keep fueling your fiery passion and always be by your side when you need me. I promise to be the best teammate I can be. I promise to encourage and inspire you. I promise to dance with you until we can't dance anymore. You are all I need. I promise to love you forever. I'm excited for our future together. I know our marriage will be filled with laughter, music, adventures, good food, our dogs, our kids, and most of all, love. Nicole, you are my best friend, my true love. You get me, and I have never had to change who I am with you. Thank you for loving my weirdness, my quirks, my corniness. I will forever be next to you. I cannot wait for this next part of our adventure. I love you, Nicole.
Just a little hand.
Nicole,
My
could you
turn?
please read us your vows?
All right. As I sat down to write my vows, through all of her memories, I began to browse. Maybe I should wait till the airplane goes by. It's distracting me.
Collect yourself.
Yeah.
You got it, babe.
This is good. Hopefully. Okay. As I sat down to write my vows, through all of our memories, I began to browse. I was overwhelmed with which direction to go. There are too many amazing things about you, you know. Our relationship has been filled with love, fun, and joy too. I decided to write a poem, and so I hope that this will do. From the time that we met at Mystery Land, we had the times of our lives, and no moment was bland. I definitely wasn't looking for a relationship, but somehow you were able to make my mind flip. You helped me to open my heart, and I think I always knew I loved you, even from the start. Every day over these past 7 years, we have connected and laughed and even shed a few tears. You have supported me through many seasons of life, and I know how lucky I am that you're making me your wife. There are so many things that I would like to add. I could go on and on forever, but our guests might get mad. Before moving on to my promises and starting to wrap this up, I have to make sure to mention the pups. I can't help but to feel like this is our destiny. I'm so lucky to have my 3 boys to go through life next to me. I promise to kiss you every morning and every night. I promise to work on my patience with all of my might. I will love you in sickness and in health. I promise to share with you all of my wealth. I promise to always massage your back and to make sure that the details of our life is on track. I promise to love you through the good and the bad. I promise to turn to you whenever I get sad. Though I can't always promise to lose my bad attitude, I vow to always wake up next to you with gratitude. You are the most kind, positive, and loving man that I know. I can't wait to see how our marriage will grow. I promise to stay with you till the end. I promise that you won't just be my lover, but also my best friend. I'm so grateful that life has brought us together, and I am certain that I will be with you forever. We are finally here today, in front of our family and our friends too. I couldn't be more ready to say I do.
Amazing. Amazing.
Spirit guys, well done. Who has the rings?
So many pockets.
All right, now both of you, hold on to each other's ring. Don't be slipping it on just yet. We'll give you the cues. Okay? Nicole, you're all warmed up. We're going to start with you. So now that both of you have the other's ring, picture perfect. Nicole, please repeat after me. Thomas O'Brien.
Thomas O'Brien.
Do you take I,
Do you
Nicole McLeod,
Do you take I, Nicole McLeod,
to be your lawfully wedded wife?
to be your lawfully wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
for better or worse,
for better or worse,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
You say?
I do.
And then I put it on him.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Now, Master Tom, repeat after me. Nicole McLeod,
Nicole McLeod,
do you take I, Thomas O'Brien,
do you take I, Thomas O'Brien,
to be your lawfully wedded husband,
to be your lawfully wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
for better or worse,
for better or worse,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
till death do us part?
till death do us part?
I do.
That's great. All that practice.
Practice makes perfect, guys. Now,
That's
if you'll please
fantastic.
join hands. By the power vested in me, by the love gathered here today, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We did. We're married. Yeah! Can you feel the love, baby?
Everyone will please stand up and escort them on their way out.
Woo!
And the confetti.
Yep. Oh my God. We're gonna kiss it there. Woo! Here, come and kiss it. Woo! Oh my God. Titty baby.
Oh, we have the backside.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Woo! Woohoo! Thank you guys. Oh my God.
We did it. Love you.
I love you. We're married. Oh my God, let's. Tiny Rig! What's up, Morty baby? Tiny Rig!
Time.
Come here, young man.
Don't let him get me.
You want me to carry you? Come here, Tom.
Ah, don't. Tom, that's the opposite.
All right, ready?
I need
Yeah, you got that. All right, he's good.
time. Let's keep going.
Yeah, lead the way, Time. Lead the way, Tiny Rig.
He snuck out of his harness.
Is that what he did?
Wow.
That was perfect.
Hi, Time.
I have to say that was beautiful.
Thank you. Was I loud enough? Yeah. I trail off oftentimes.
No, it's
Good.
it's about you guys.
Thank you, my man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was perfect.
That was perfect that Tiny did that.
Guys, I loved actually every single part of that. Down to the plane and the ring drop.
Yeah, exactly. The plane, the ring job, it had to have.
It was fucking.
Been,
Oh my goodness, so talented.
Come here, bud. Did I rush it? I felt like I rushed it.
no. Thank you very much.
What a tearjerker.
Man, so good. So good.
Let me get this confetti out of your hands.
Yeah.
Let's look at the other side. You're looking good. Oh, little up top. Oh,
Hello.
So close. I was like, if I'm the one that drops the first here, oh my god, that's amazing.
oh my god, I worked so.
Hi, Mort.
I didn't have
Say hi.
I'm
Hi, buddy. We married. Me too. Good job. Sam Mort.
Hi, guys. Say hello.
Yeah. Never handled it.
Always nice.
Oh, we're gonna be fishing confetti out of your hair all night.
People are dumping it on me.
Do you have any more? We just
Congrats. I feel like a chimpanzee.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the wedding, and thank you all for being here. We love you all, and this day would not have been the same without you here. We're just so excited to share this with you guys, and just wanted to say thank you. We couldn't have especially done this without our parents and all of our friends, our support, and Carly did amazing at our first dance song. And we also wanted to shout out that our friend Kevin, hand up in the back over there. Yeah, Kevin, he's the one who wrote the music. And he didn't write the music, I'm sorry. He recorded the music. So that whole background that she sang to was 100% Kevin. And we're so grateful to him. Yeah, so.
Thank you, guys. No, honestly, we just want to thank you for everything. I mean, like I said in my vows, there's nothing better than, beautiful day, beautiful nature, surrounded by loved ones. Every single one of you here, we appreciate it. And again, special thanks to Carly and Kevin for, making that moment really special. So, cheers to all of you. Just wanted to say thank you. And, let's party. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Courtney. I'm Nicole's sister. I just wanted to thank everyone for coming and thank everyone who helped put this beautiful wedding together. Nikki and Tom could not be more deserving. Nikki has always been my best friend, who I looked up to from when we were younger, and I would only talk to you. So when we were teenagers, and we wouldn't talk at all, to you taking me to my first college party and us getting sick together, and to your happiest of days, today, you getting married. And I have to say that I'm very thankful for Tom being who he is. He can make a joke and find the bright side of anything. He always knows how to get my best friend through everything. Tom and Nikki met at the perfect time, when she needed someone the most and I wasn't there. Tom, I'll always be thankful for you for taking care of my sister. Nikki and Tom balance each other out. Nikki is always going 100 miles a minute, and Tom takes 100 minutes to leave the house. Nikki and Tom, I wish you both a lifetime of happiness, laughs, and good times forever. Cheers to the newlyweds. I love you both.
The story of Tom and I began just 9.5 years ago. Yet it's hard to imagine a time without this charismatic, fun, loving goober in my life. His proudest achievement in our friendship is that he was the first to push me to grow out my beard. It's true. If all was as he'd like, myself, as well as I'm sure all the groomsmen, would be up here looking like ZZ Top. Sorry, Tom. But I have to give him some credit. Since then, I've worn a number of beard styles, big and small. I've even had a handlebar mustache for a period of time. But I've yet to be clean shaven. In a way, Tom's influence and friendship is something that I wear every day. He is unabashedly himself and expects nothing but the same from everyone he meets. Those he gathers around are all understanding and caring people who look for the fun in every moment they can. And as I look around this room, I have no doubts that it is filled with family and friends, all here to celebrate
all wonderful and here to celebrate this beginning of a new chapter. Amongst those people is Nicole. She is a shining example of everything Tom looks for. My first time meeting Nicole was already years into their relationship. Didn't help that he ran to the other side of the country and found some mountains, something I might understand myself. But by the time we finally met, they were already back in Rhode Island, had started a home, and had 3 perfectly failed foster pups together. But well before I got that chance, there was no question in my mind that Nicole was going to be someone incredible. And even with those high expectations, I was blown away. Here was this intelligent and thoughtful young woman that emanated an immediate feeling of acceptance. Once again, I had found a great friend that I had just come to meet. Nicole is a beautiful soul that balances out everything that is Tom. Though while Tom can be the anchor when the seas get rough, Nikki is the engine that will always keep them moving. I can't imagine a storm that they won't weather. Now, Tom here, as many of you may know, is a man of stories. He may have picked that up from his father. Stories that tend to grow bigger and bigger with each telling. He may have also picked that up from his father. Amongst all his grandiose tales, I, as I'm sure everyone else here, feels incredibly fortunate to be a part of the one that starts today. An epic to be filled with challenges overcome, rambunctious pups, impeccable landscaping, the occasional handful of chocolate chips, and of course, plenty of love. You are both beautiful people, and together you'll create a story not even Tom can outtell. To chapter 1 of Mr. and Mrs. McLeod O'Brien. Cheers. Cheers. Now get this out of my hands.
How about it, folks? A big, big round of applause for your best man and a fantastic toast to our newlyweds.
I'd like to welcome everybody and thank you for coming to celebrate Nicole and Tom and their wedding. Thank you to everyone who helped out here to get this thing to come together, because it was quite an ordeal to get everything together for the wedding, and it just turned out beautiful. Thank you to Chase for a beautiful ceremony. And Carly, that song was incredible. Thank you so much. And also Kevin, thank you. This has been an emotional time for my wife and I. It really kind of snuck up on me this weekend. So having all of you here to help us celebrate that has made it so much better. Thank you. Nicole, you look absolutely beautiful tonight. Amazing, honey. I can't believe it's been 30 years since I held you in my arms at the hospital. The years have gone too quickly, but you've turned out to be a strong and confident woman who I am so proud of. Nicole gave Mary and I a letter last night. It was really incredible. It brought me to tears. And Nicole learned to write at a young age. And we brought an example of that, which is right over here. If anybody wants to take a look sometime, that is incredible. So I just wanted to point that out. Sorry about that, Nicole. You will always be my little girl. Tom, welcome to the family. I'm honored to have you as my son-in-law. You treat Nicole exceptionally well. It's amazing, really. I couldn't ask for somebody better. And I'd like to also acknowledge John and Luann O'Brien for bringing up a terrific kid with strong character and family values. That is, and I know that Tom will take very good care of Nicole because, like myself, he feels that her well-being and happiness is most important. I love you both. So raise a glass with me to a long and happy life together, Tom and Nicole.
So first of all, I think you guys said everything I wanted to say, and I'm just going to be repeating everything that was already said. But I'll give it a little go here. Oh goodness. So first and foremost, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming today to celebrate Tommy and Nikki's wedding. And I'd like to welcome everybody who spent hours in their cars driving up here, flying in from Colorado, Sarah, Trevor, and Bronson, and anybody else that might have flown in. That's incredible. We appreciate all the love and support of everybody here today. I am sensing that there's a question from some of my friends that might be here tonight that's saying, why would you ever give Obi a microphone? Well, let me just say one thing. Deo! Deo! Yeah, baby. They know what they're talking about. Oh, goodness. I'd like to recognize Nikki's parents, Ron and Mary, for raising two intelligent daughters and caring daughters, Courtney, and of course Tommy's beautiful bride, Nikki. I would also like to recognize Nikki's grandmother, Joan Koski, for the comic relief last night at the rehearsal dinner. That loosened things up right from the get-go. That was awesome. We're very fortunate to be graced with the presence of Tommy's grandmother, Diane Steer, and my mom, Tommy's grandmother, Joanne O'Brien also. Let's hear it for them both. And I'd like to thank Tommy's Aunt Suze. Susan, where are you? For playing keyboards today so beautifully out at the ceremony. Kevin, you already got your due. But that was incredible, Kevin. Thank you on such short notice for pulling that together. Which leads me to this Tommy's sister, Carly, our Carly Dew. We're so proud of you for being such a wonderful, loving, caring sister to Tommy, and now Nicole. Nikki's first dance and Tommy's first dance was beyond incredible. There was such emotion, such a feeling in the air. This incredible venue that is presented the day. And how about, did anybody else catch that eagle flying over them as Tommy wrapped up his brows and Nikki started him? That thing was soaring about 15 feet above the trellis. And there's a little story I used to tell stories to Tommy about three eagles. And there wasn't anything that, it really brought to light to me everything that, that's the way things started when he was so small in those bedtime stories. Oh, goodness. We, the O'Brien and Steer families, and have countless traditions. We're always getting together. Our days are absolutely endless. I think Nikki's saying, oh my God, Tom, when can we go? But honest to goodness, if you plan on leaving now, it'll be 2 hours later before they can ever get out the door. And she still said yes, that she wanted to join the family after all that. So it's wonderful. So Tommy and Nikki, they did meet 7 years ago, and about 9 months later had moved to Colorado. Then Tommy says, "Hey, I'm going out to Colorado," and I go, well, "What about Nikki?" He's like, "Dad, Mom, I think she could be the one." And I'm sitting there when we're going, "Really?" He says, pretty sure she feels the same way, and she's going to come out to Colorado, and we're going to make a go of it." And that was something special. You know, that was stepping out of your shoes and all the comfortability of being in the with family and all your friends around, going out and making it go on your own. You know, Tommy made the trek across country, blew up his car, and had an engine. He's like, "Dad, now what do I do?" I'm like, "Well, I'll fly right out there." He's like, "Why?" He wanted to make it a go. A couple weeks later, Ron and Mary are driving across country, bringing all of Nikki's furniture out there, you know, making the trek. They adopt they first foster the 3 dogs, Tiny Rick, Morty, and Desi, and then they eventually adopt them and bring them back home here. Tommy, you've always been my best friend. Well, actually, let me back up here. I skipped a Nikki. You are truly what makes Tommy shine. You have a heart of gold. You're brilliant. You are beautiful. And you are so caring. You're innovative, and you're a hard worker. You're now Tommy's wife, and Carly's new sister, and our daughter-in-law. We love you, and we welcome to our loving and caring family. You've made the future incredible. All right, I can only see nothing but spectacular things. Tommy, here we go. All right, so you've always been my best friend. You're my Koopa Kai. You're my bud. I have so many incredible slow motion stories and memories. Started that the day you were born. When he was little, we had a Casio keyboard, and he would sit there, crawl up to the keyboard, sit down, and push a pre-programmed button that would play the Lone Ranger by Mozart. That would like sitting there dancing and having a good time. Eventually, that led to Ba 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 Baran, and just his love of music and the way things would unfold from there. We spent many years right here in Guilford. When Tommy was first born, we were here doing St. Patrick's Day celebrations, and we've come back here to frequent that so many times. We've skied here. It's just come full circle for what it is. And the last little story is that one day Tommy calls me up and said, "Hey, Dad, Aerosmith's coming to the Garden." He said, "You want to go?" I go, "But those tickets are really expensive." It's like, "What are you talking about?" He calls me 5 or 6 more times. Eventually, he calls me the day of the show and says, "Dad, are we going or what?" And I'm like, oh my God, my 23-year-old son is calling his dad. And asking me to go with him to a concert. I'm like, who does that, right? And so, there's a lot that happens in those time frames where his reaching out and understanding that family and the things that we do are just so important, and just always making me proud every step of the way with those things. Today starts a new chapter for Tommy and Nikki. Mom and I wish you a lifetime of love, happiness, and adventure. Always remember that love endures all. Love, compassion, the ability to listen and make good decisions will help you through any of the difficult times that may lay ahead. Live, love, and lead by example. Dream until your dreams come true. Right? Am I right? Dream until your dreams come true. Nikki, we are blessed to have you in our family now. Tommy, Nikki, we love you. So please, everybody, this is the 4th time we're saying grab your glasses. So please grab your glasses and join me, join Luann and I in a toast to Tommy and Nikki. And let's get this party started. Thank you so much. Oh, that was.